8 Best CPU for GTX 1070. Are you a computer user who wants to play games at full settings or a serious content creator looking for decent graphics-intensive performance? If yes, you must focus on the perfect CPU and GPU combination. We have the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 under discussion, which is powered by NVIDIA Pascal graphics architecture and has 8GB GDDR5 memory. It falls in the mid-tier category with enough power to provide excellent 1080p and 1440p in-game graphics. It's not a perfect option for 4K. Remember, you must take care of the bottlenecks that happen due to putting an inappropriate chip with the graphics unit. But if there's the best CPU for GTX 1070 in your computer, you don't have to worry about any compromise over the performance. A good quality graphics card complements the processors and helps it effectively multitask, which is an appreciated factor for smooth gameplay. In contrast, finding a compatible card isn't an easy task. There are so many options in this field that an ordinary user gets confused in no time. But don't worry. We have tested, chosen, and reviewed some perfect GPUs so you can get the most out of gaming, content creation, and other graphics-intensive tasks. Check the cards list before choosing one. Top 3 products. 1. AMD Ryzen 5, 3600. 2. AMD Ryzen 5, 1600 AF. 3. Intel Core i7, 8700K. AMD Ryzen 5, 3600. Specifications. Brand, AMD, Series/Family, AMD Ryzen 5 Desktop Processors, Lithography, 7nm, Cores, 6, Threads, 12, Cache, 384 KB L1, 3 MB L2, 32 MB L3, Multi-threading, yes, Unlocked multiplier, yes, Integrated graphics, no, Socket, AMD AM4, Base clock, 3.6 GHz, Boost clock, 4.2 GHz, rated TDP, 65W, bundled cooler, Wraith Stealth. The CPU AMD Ryzen 5, 3600, is an excellent affordable processor with adequate gaming performance. Moreover, if you're a user who wants to receive every penny of your investment, this best value GPU for GTX 1070 should be your priority. It is powered by the 7nm Zen 2 core architecture, which is not as effective as the current 7nm Zen 3 but still provides enough gaming performance to run current-era AAA titles. Interestingly, all the users who have bought this chip are satisfied with its capabilities. Pros. Affordable. PCIe 4.0 support. Low power consumption. Unlocked multiplier. Bundled cooler. Cons. Zen 2 architecture. No integrated graphics. AMD Ryzen 5, 1600 AF. Specifications. Brand, AMD, Series/Family, AMD Ryzen 5 Desktop Processors, Lithography, 14nm, Cores, 6, Threads, 12, Cache, 576 KB L1, 3 MB L2, 16 MB L3, Multi-threading, yes, Unlocked multiplier, yes, Integrated graphics, no, Socket, AMD AM4, Base clock, 3.2 GHz, Boost clock, 3.6 GHz, rated TDP, 65W, bundled cooler, Wraith Spire, no LED. AMD has been in the market for decades and kept experimenting in the tech market by bringing new and advanced technologies and CPU variants. We have the AMD Ryzen 5, 1600 AF on our list, an affordable product and an improvement to the AMD Ryzen 5, 1600 and Ryzen 5 2600. This second-generation chip brings an ultra-affordable price tag even lesser than the original 14nm Ryzen 5, 1600, which already falls in the affordable category. Undoubtedly, it's the best Ryzen GPU for GTX 1070 with a low price and a higher performance. Pros. Affordable. beating the original 1600. Perform like the Ryzen 5 1200. DDR4, 2667 support. Bundled cooler included. Cons: no PCIe 4.0 support. Intel Core i7, 8700K. Specifications. Brand: Intel Series/Family, 8th generation Intel Core i7 processors, lithography, 14 nanometers, cores, 6, threads, 12, cache, 12 megabytes. Intel Smart Cache, hyper-threading, yes. Unlocked multiplier, yes. Integrated graphics, Intel UHD graphics 630, socket, LGA 1151, base clock, 3.7 GHz, boost clock, 4.7 GHz, rated TDP, 95W. Bundled cooler, no. We were waiting for a long time to find a place and tell our users about the Intel Core i7, 8700K, which is an amazing mainstream processor. The brand has made a long list of improvements in the 7th generation Core i7 7700K and created this 8th generation masterpiece, the best performance GPU for GTX 1070. The i7 8700K's Coffee Lake design is based on a 14 nanometers lithography, and the brand has claimed it is 26% more efficient and 52% power efficient than the first generation 14 nanometers process. Pros: improved than the 7th generation. Best 1080p gaming performance. Hyper-threading. Overclocking headroom. Cons: Z-Series MOBO is required.